What's up, guys? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right. I should have a jump scare, right? Wake everybody up. Good afternoon, man. I just wanted to do a little update on this story. Crazy, weird situation. This guy, Vance Boelter. And this is the whole situation that happened on, I believe, June 14th. He killed these lawmakers, Melissa and Mark. And he targeted two other people as well, but they survived. And you know, his best friend, his childhood friend, came out and spoke, and we've been kind of covering this. And so there's some new information. One is the home was broken into. We're gonna take a look at some of the video, and then I also found there was a news channel that posted some exclusive new surveillance video of this guy creeping, I guess, before the murder. So we're gonna take a look at that. Just kind of interesting. Also, just make sure if you're new to the channel, subscribe to my second page, iCkEdMeL Clips. I'll put the link in the chat, iCkEdMeL Clips, subscribe there. Because I do extra content there. I do live streams there and stuff like that too if you're missing out. And I'm trying to reserve some live streams. We'll see tonight if we go live again, hopefully. I've been saving up a whole bunch of stuff for the next stream. But this one just happened kind of now recently. Everybody's talking about it.
Word on, and it's pretty unbelievable. There was apparently a break-in at late Representative Melissa Hortman's house in Brooklyn Park.
And who would break into this place, right? A lawmaker's house. Is it somebody just looking to take advantage that, okay, maybe there's nobody home, they're dead, so let's go and rob the place? Assume that nobody's there. Let's just, I guess, rob the place because the place was boarded up. Or is this somebody trying to get back to the scene? Somebody else involved and trying to clean up information, wipe and scrub some stuff. What's going on there?
This morning at about 8 o'clock, Brooklyn Park Police say that they were alerted to an overnight break-in at that residence. We know that the home had previously been processed by those crime scene investigators, and they did end up taking out, they say, all the evidence that they needed for the homicide investigations. They boarded up the home early Sunday morning, and then they ended up putting one of those police trailer cameras in front of the house, and then they turned it over to the family, who then went in over the weekend. Actually, yesterday, Tuesday, they went in and took out any items that they thought were valuable. They took those out. Well, this morning, it was discovered, police say, that the plywood covering the rear window of the home had been pried off, and the window was broken to gain entry. The home, again, now has been processed by Brooklyn Park PD, this crime scene, for evidence of a burglary. So they say the home appeared to have been searched by an unknown individual. However, the family has indicated they don't believe anything is missing. Brooklyn Park Police say if you...
Okay. And if they don't believe anything's missing, what was the purpose of breaking in? It doesn't make any sense to me. This case is just odd. Somebody would have the balls to go back and break into this place that's, you know, a high, like, has a lot of attention on it. People are watching, people are looking, people know that that's where a murder just took place. That's the house you decide to break into.
You live in that area. If you have any, if you saw anything weird, heard anything weird, if you have a camera, video from a camera or anything, they want to see it, and they want to try to figure out who might have been in that home. It's pretty unbelievable. Corin Hoggard is joining me now, and Corin, I know you kind of got wind of this, and then we were waiting for confirmation of this, and I apologize, I forgot you were going to be joining us. I kind of read through what we know here, but is there anything else or any reaction from folks as you've been working on this?
Yeah, absolutely. I learned about this at about 11:15 this morning through lawmakers, and then we got it confirmed from Brooklyn Park Police. And so, a lot of these lawmakers are already on edge, whether they were,
Right.
locked up in their homes or wherever over the last couple of days, Saturday and Sunday especially, and now a new reason for some of them to feel terrorized again. A lot of them are feeling unsafe once again, whether, they don't know exactly what the
Shit, that's what somebody in the chat said, a copycat. I mean, I don't know why they would go back to an empty house, but who knows? Yeah, who knows if there's somebody
motive
else
of somebody
inspired.
breaking into this house is. But, when you're already kind of on edge because of the way, things have gone down over the last few days, this is another thing to just send people right over the edge and into fear. And, they are very concerned about it and very concerned about their own safety once again.
Mm-hmm. And so it sounds like, according to their details, there was that trailer camera in the front of the home. And so there's no indication that there was anything in to watch the back of the house, right? From what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have the same information I do. I do not have any clue whether they caught anything on that camera, but it doesn't sound like there was anything around the back. Most of the texts I'm getting from people who are, concerned about this are including a lot of words I can't use over the air, but they are very concerned that, somebody may be still targeting them at this point. That's hard to say. That's just speculation, and it's probably just the level of fear that they've lived with for a few days just being raised up again. But I mean, the police will certainly get into any kind of, cameras from neighbors, etc. And I'm sure there are.
It's so weird. So weird, man. Like, what could be the reasons for somebody to go back to target a place like this? A high, like everybody's paying attention to this place. Everybody's looking. It's a murder scene, a big deal. All these cops are just there. I don't know. Are they covering up or tampering with evidence, even though the people were already there? Were they, I don't know, were these people coming back to try to clean something up or checks to see if something wasn't taken? Could he have had any accomplices, Boelter? Political message or intimidation or a copycat? Just letting you know you can still be touched. If you want, if you any of you get out of line, we can still touch you. Even with a camera in the front of the property. So that's the thing too. They're saying there was a camera in front. So did that person know there was a camera there? I mean, is it one of those is a camera obvious, or is it, that person knew not to get caught on camera in the front of the property, I guess, so they went to the back. How did they know that? Was it an inside job or personal connection? Did they know the Hortmans? Was somebody just trying to make a come up? Or just an opportunistic burglar trying to get a lick? Or is there a cover up? Could this be something part of a cover up? Or just some crazy delusional, I want to see what the house looks like in person. I want to get it for the Instagram. I don't know.
There are plenty in that area, but they're very.
I think the fact that the family believes nothing was stolen of value, that's telling right there. They weren't there to steal. That to me, that's telling in itself. So I feel like opportunistic burglar, like somebody just taking advantage of the situation, that kind of leaves that out for me. Yeah.
Very concerned about who might break into a home that they know is boarded up like this.
It's really unbelievable. When we saw this come through, I'm sure we all had the same reaction. Oh, Amber says she just received a photo that we can share. Okay, so this would be the back of the home where clearly the entry was gained.
Right there.
It said they broke through in a piece of plywood, from what I understand. So I wonder if that is new damage or old damage in that photo.
That's a great point, Corin. I guess I hadn't thought about that. It says in the, what did it say in the release that, yeah, you're right. It was discovered that the plywood covering the rear window of the home had been pried off and the window broken to gain entry. So I guess that may be the case, but we don't know exactly when that was. But boy, yeah, it's hard to even process all of that. Okay, this is, I guess, our Rob Olson is out there. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, our Rob Olson is out there, and we've been allowed to go and get some video here so you can see in the back of the home what we're seeing.
And you can see the plywood there off to the right-hand side. And I'm wondering, it did sound like somebody broke through plywood to get into this house. So I'm very curious to know if that broken window is new or old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great question. Okay, well, I guess the best we can hope for is that there's a quick resolution to this, meaning they figure out who did it, and that would help, hopefully, in just understanding who that person is and if there's an additional threat there, because obviously that's top of mind for everybody here. Man.
I will also say, my story today that I'm working on is about the security for lawmakers, and almost lost an interview today because of this news breaking, because again, like, they are thinking about what they need to do to secure themselves at home, here at the Capitol, and now, just adding insult to injury with this new break-in.
Even if there's no threat, the fear of one is going to be so consuming for so many people. It's just awful. The whole thing is so awful, and it just.
Okay, so there's other video that I just saw too. Right before I jumped online, there's this Alpha News. They have video that I never saw before. This just came out. Let me see what they have to say here. Oh, and if you guys could help me out with the like button, please. That helps me out with the algorithm. Please, we can get it up to at least 1,000. That'd be amazing. Thank you.
He was captured, caught on video. More about the mysterious Minneapolis address connected to Vance Boelter next. I'm speaking with a neighbor of murder suspect Vance Boelter in North Minneapolis. His name is Adam. He asked that we not mention his last name. I think you'll understand why here in just a bit. But Adam, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Liz. It's a pleasure to be talking to you today.
Just a horrifying few days, I know, for your family. But you've provided Alpha News with security camera video this weekend.
Wow. All right, so let's take a zoom in to that. This is a security camera.
It's a manhunt to find and arrest Boelter, dragged on for more than 40 hours. Full disclosure here, the FBI, law enforcement, they also, I know, have access to your video. Thankfully, Boelter is now in custody. He's been federally charged with shooting and killing Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman and her husband, Mark. Boelter has also been charged with shooting and critically injuring State Senator John Hoffman and his wife, Yvette. But there's part of the story that happened before these tragic incidents that no one seems to be talking about, along with the video that shows.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. To see this guy.
Some of his actions before and even after the shootings. But first, what can you tell us about Boelter's living situation there? We understand that he was renting a room, Adam, for the last couple of years, but he wasn't actually staying at the residence all the time. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct. He was subleasing a room.
And you mentioned that he'd be there very late at night is usually when you'd observe him there.
Yes, a lot of time he would come after midnight, and then there was also a lot of time where he would leave very early in the morning, like around 4 or 5 a.m.
What did you think of Boelter? What were your impressions?
Well, with the way he dressed and the vehicle that he drove, my wife and I thought that he was a detective or maybe some kind of private investigator.
So the place where Boelter rented a room seems like a bit of a problem property in the conversations that we've had, Adam. In fact, you said a drug overdose happened there not that long ago. Along with what has happened in the past, there's this security video of what happened last weekend. And again, just to be clear, you are cooperating with law enforcement. They have access to all of this video. Your security cameras record several moments of Boelter just before he allegedly committed these horrific shootings. In hindsight, it seems as though he was setting up Thursday, Friday. Sort of walk us through the timeline here, and what did you see?
We didn't see any of his vehicles at the house in the couple days prior to Thursday. And then we did notice after going back through our security footage that he looks like he arrived where he was subleasing at around 10 p.m. on Thursday night. and then he's there in the house and doesn't leave until about Friday around 11:50. And when he leaves Friday, you see him kind of dressed in the clothing where he looks like a detective or a private investigator, and he has like some papers or a notebook in his hand. And then, and we think he was setting up, like planning for the murders. And then around 5:38, 5:40 p.m., he comes back and he has different clothes on, maybe the same.
Yeah, this video is from 6:13. So I believe I said it was 6:14. Yeah, 6:14 that he did the killing. So this is like the day before. He's over here prepping and all kinds of
Pants,
stuff.
but he has a different shirt, so he changed clothes while he was out. He then, around 7 p.m., has a raincoat on and loads a bag into the vehicle that he was driving. That was one of the fake police cars. And then he pulls that car around to the back of the property, and that's actually where that car stays. And then around 8:45, it looks like he leaves on a bicycle.
What the?
In the alleyway. And then we did notice, too, that he was back at that residence for something at 12:55 a.m. on Saturday morning. Our camera shows him pulling away from the driveway in the alley right before going to the Hoffman's residence. He comes back at 6 a.m. and breaks the window out of his own vehicle.
Oh!
He's gone and not seen at that residence again. And then around 8 a.m., the Minneapolis police come and take his roommates. And then there's no SWAT operation until 2 p.m.
Okay, so obviously a lot of questions.
You can see him here on the right. That's how he go. I don't know, why did he break? He didn't have his keys. He left it behind after running.
To the Hoffman's residence. He comes back at 6 a.m. and breaks the window out of his own vehicle. He's gone and not seen at that residence again. And then around 8 a.m., the Minneapolis police come and take his roommates. And then there's no SWAT operation until 2 p.m.
Okay, so obviously a lot of questions here. We did go ahead and release that video this weekend of him smashing his vehicle, the window out of that vehicle. Any speculation as to why he was doing that?
I think that he may have been smashing his own window out to make it look like there was auto break-in or some kind of alibi. There's been a lot of auto thefts and auto break-ins in this exact neighborhood.
Oh, wow. Y'all lawmakers living in the hood? Well, sometimes people go to nice areas too, and they'll rob the nice areas.
So 3 hours after Boelter allegedly shot and killed the Hortmans, your security camera records him again that morning. It's 2 hours then after that, that police are there on scene. What's the scene like now here days later in that neighborhood? Are you surprised that this address doesn't seem to be more of a focus of the investigation?
Yes, it's actually life as normal. There's been no police presence at all.
So maybe he just left those No Kings flyers to throw people off. You know, maybe he in his head, he just thought, I'm going to drop this here and make it look like.
There was no police presence while he was on the run. And there's been no visible police coming and taking evidence, searching the house, looking for evidence, going through the garage. And it appears that he was the house in Minneapolis was the central hub of his crime. He was here 2 days before and hours after committing the crimes.
What then, Adam, is going through your mind when you hear it's this guy, allegedly behind all of this, Vance Boelter, and that he was living right there for the last couple of years?
Yeah, it's shocking to know that there was a murderer that close to us and that close to my family.
And Adam, this isn't the only crime problem you've had to deal with. You mentioned in previous conversations we've had, things have really changed for the worse in your area. What did you want to say about that?
I think that the residents want a strong police force, and We are not getting that from the Minneapolis police. The Minneapolis police, if you call them, if they don't deem the situation important enough, will not arrive at all. If they do arrive, they arrive late.
Sounds like a blue city.
To almost miss what's happened, and then write a report so they can go about their day and not be involved in anything as it's currently happening or breaking down.
Very unnerving, for sure, Adam. We wish you the best. Thank you for joining me to talk about all of this.
Thank you.
That's interesting. Very interesting. Security camera footage. Vance Boelter's Texas connection. So I don't know. That's very weird to me that somebody would go there, ballsy, go and try to break into the place. They knew that there was a camera in front, so they went to the back. And they're breaking through the back of the property. And the family says nothing was missing. So what was the point in breaking in? That's what the place looks like out front. Like it's like it's like boarded up and stuff. And supposedly break in and took nothing of value. So it seems something they were up to something no good, try to, I don't know what they were doing.
News out of Brooklyn Park. That's where the home of Melissa Hortman and Mark Hortman has reportedly been broken into. Now we turn now to our Esme Murphy, who's live in Brooklyn Park, where she's working to gather details for us. So Esme, what do you know so far?
Well, Pauline, I am heartsick to report to everyone that this home, the home of Representative Melissa Hortman, Speaker Emerita, and her beloved husband, Mark, was broken into last night. We're panning over there. You see some of the plywood there over the windows in the garage. Well, in the back of the home, there is also plywood there. And one of the plywood window covers was pried off last night, sometime after 9 o'clock, and a person did enter and search this home. Police are here on the scene. If you can see right there, we've got Brooklyn Park Police. We have the State Patrol. I'll also let you know, photographer Jose can get this shot. There is a State Patrol and Brooklyn Park Police camera right there that was set.
That is crazy. There's literally look at this camera. Wow.
Police are here on the scene. If you can see right there, we've got Brooklyn Park Police. We have the State Patrol. I'll also let you know, photographer Jose can get this shot. There is a State Patrol and Brooklyn Park Police camera right there that was set up by the police in the aftermath of these horrific murders. A bit of the timeline here. The murders happened early Saturday morning. On Saturday and Sunday, the crime scene was processed. The home was actually, the family came here yesterday to take out personal items, and they took things out of the home. They were called this morning after the burglary. The family was here. They did go through the home, and Brooklyn Park Police are reporting that as far as they know, nothing was taken. This is from the Hortman family to the Brooklyn Park Police. The Hortman family, again, was here this morning going through the home with police to see if they could recognize if anything was taken, and they did not see that anything was taken. All the evidence, the Brooklyn Park Police says, in regards to the homicide has long been out of this home and has been cleared. Needless to say, this neighborhood is heartsick. I have talked to a number of neighbors who are just horrified that this has happened. They just cannot believe, first of all, that Melissa Hortman and Mark Hortman are gone, and also that this happened as well. I did want to point out one thing. If you look here at the lawn and talking to the neighbors, and Melissa Hortman loved to garden and was very proud of it. And yesterday, before this burglary, a whole bunch of neighbors got together and spent 3 hours on her lawn, on her backyard, on her flowers, which she loves so much. This is just a terrible, terrible situation. The Brooklyn Park Police are investigating, and they do have a number.
Probably someone planting evidence.
Number they want you to call if you have any information. That number, 763-493-8222. And I'm going to repeat it, 763-493-8222. The Brooklyn Park
All right, so that's that crazy weird update. Just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Hopefully I'll come back tonight because I have a gang of stuff for us to go over. We can hang out longer tonight. Depending on what happens, because I've been keeping an eye on the Israel stuff, I've been keeping an eye on the Iran stuff, Trump stuff, keeping an eye on everything. But I'll leave you guys with this little treat. I'll leave you guys with this treat. I saw this earlier, and this was an Amazon driver that was snapping. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? What's up, Dusty, Pammy, Sunshine, Alyssa, Beth? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Let me see. Oh, let me check Twitch. What's up? Rumble. Let me see if everybody's on Rumble. How do you guys? Rumble West Coast. What's up, Macy? Wait, Macy. Thank you so much. I missed your super chat yesterday. I as soon as I hit end stream, I saw your super chat on Rumble. I'm sorry about that, but I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I wanted to make sure if I saw you, I told you. So let's check this out. This
Never been loose. It should have been. It should have been in the house. It was loose. What the fuck do you want? Are you dumb?
Hey,
I don't. You
you don't need to be.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
You don't need to be talking to people like this.
What you saying?
You don't need to be talking to people
Well,
like
then
this.
who are you? Who are you?
Can you just tell me what you sprayed on her, though? Because I can smell something. I just want to know what it is so it doesn't hurt my dog.
Well, your dog shouldn't be loose. Your dog shouldn't be loose. That's all for it. It should have been in the house. It should have been in the house. It should have been in the house. What do y'all not understand about leaving a dog just loose on the yard?
It's in the house.
It's behind an invisible fence.
It's outside. That's loose. I can talk however the fuck I want to talk, and you ain't gonna do shit about it.
No.
Come on, let's go.
But then going to her, I can talk however I want to talk. Who gonna make me stop it?
I'm not going to, but
Ain't nobody gonna make me stop
No.
it. That's the point.
just tell me what you sprayed on my dog.
It doesn't matter. Your dog should have been in the house.
You shouldn't be
Fuck
spraying
up.
shit on
Put that bitch in the house.
dogs.
Fuck up.
You shouldn't be spraying shit on dogs.
Yeah, y'all should go.
Come on, let's go.
It's Day Shield scented. What is that?
It doesn't matter. Your dog shouldn't be loose.
Can
That's
I
all
see
for
your
it.
tag,
It's
please?
all for it. Goodbye. I don't give a fuck. Girl, shut up.
Oh my God.
You shut up, bitch.
Hey,
You shut
no,
the
no,
fuck
no,
up,
too.
You
bitch.
stop.
You shut
You
the
can
fuck
go
up,
now.
bitch.
You
What
can
you
go
gonna
now.
do? What the
can
fuck
go
you
now.
gonna do?
Goodbye.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, let's
No.
go.
Shut up.
Goodbye.
Call the police. Bitch, your dog is loose.
Come on.
It should have been in the house. If it's
Come on.
outside, it is loose. If
God.
it's outside, it is loose. Are you dumb?
Invisible fence
Are you
cover.
dumb? If it's outside, it's loose. Are you dumb?
This is-
Are you dumb?
His license.
You a dumbass bitch.
Trump had the flags put out this morning too in the White House. He was like, in the middle of all this crazy shit happening, he's like, I want to put some American flags out. And so I think they did a photo op this morning. They had like a little photo op. And it was kind of funny because I think this guy in the crane, operating the crane, looked like he fell asleep or something. At one point, his head was leaned back. Well, maybe he didn't fall asleep. I think people just clipped that part because I think he just was relaxing. People clipped the end part of this, and it looks like he just took a nap. Because I don't know, maybe he's just relaxing. But those guys came and put some flags down this morning. There's some new type of missile shot. Iran shot some new type of missile. Biggest thing that I saw today, and I want to come back later tonight because I have been saving a bunch of stuff. Everything that I see, is that Iran supposedly wants to come to the White House. So Trump is thinking about it. That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. And apparently, I don't know if this is true. Meanwhile, at the Oregon House of Representatives, a drag show on the House floor. In case you were wondering what's going on today. Hell, 2025, baby. This is at the House of Representatives in Oregon House of Representatives. My gosh. The Ted Cruz and Carlson Tucker, they've been teasing that. It might have come out already. Seems like they might have an interesting interview. I keep seeing bits and pieces of that. We might talk about it later. I have a couple of clips, but Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson were kind of going back and forth. Man confronts federal agents.
Well, we don't welcome you here. You know, we feel that you put fear in our community, and I don't think it's fair. You know,
I'm sorry you feel that way.
That's what we're trying to say. Okay, I live in Buena Park, and this is not good for my community. You want to identify yourselves, and you're recording me? Hello? No? Maybe? Yeah, this is not good. You know, you're just scaring working people. You know, you're not looking for criminals. You're not. You know that. This is wrong. This is literally wrong. Okay? You're going after working people, people that get up early in the morning to take food to their families. And why? 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 Tell me why. Why do you do this?
Because we're enforcing the law.
Enforcing the law? What? That's a civil violation. It's like me crossing the street. What kind of law are you talking about?
8 U.S.C. 1325.
That's an immoral law. Okay, you know that.
According to you?
You know that. Your enforcement is immoral. I hope you can sleep well. I hope you can rest well.
I do. I sleep fine in my king mattress.
And I hope your family is good. Okay? Because I couldn't sleep if I do that. I couldn't sleep if I separate families.
Okay.
If I split families. I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't know how you do that. Do you care about them? Do you have some kind of feelings?
I care about the laws of the United States, and I care about this country. That's
really?
what I care about.
Yo,
yes.
I care about this country. I love this country. I love it, and that's why I want to make it better. That's why I want to make it better. That's why I'm here, because the people that work, they pay taxes. They're not criminals. They're not criminals. I appreciate the conversation.
All right.
Okay?
You have a good day, sir.
I'm gonna be around, and you know we're gonna resist, and it's shame that you're.
Yeah, they're still. I think they're still protesting out there, in LA. I don't know how much, but by the way, I didn't show you guys. This is the flag.
If he orders a strike in Iran, may be reduced because he describes Iran as totally defenseless right now. He went on to say he may do it, he may not do it. Right now, you can see the president is saluting the flag on the South Lawn, going up for the first time, something that will be there for a long time. John.
Yeah, it was quite a ceremony this morning as they put up the flagpole. Let's see if we can pick up some of the ambient audio here.
Racist flag amid Israel-Iran fighting.
Doesn't sound like we can pick up much from the president there, and Idaho Senator Jim Risch. The microphones are just a little bit too far away, but an enormous flag now flying over the south lawn of the White House. That flagpole is 100 feet high, Sandra, and very soon we are going to see the same thing on the north lawn of the White House. Up until now,
so the flags are up. This was I'm just kind of jumping around with a little couple things.
Is it a strong team, good team tonight? An hour, have a meeting downstairs in 1 hour, yeah.
Mr. President, on Iran, if regime change does happen there, if the regime falls, do you have a plan for what you think would happen there?
I have a plan for everything, but we'll see what happens. Got a ways to go. They should have made the deal. I had a great deal for them. They should have made that deal. 60 days we talked about it, and in the end they decided not to do it, and now they wish they did it. And they want to meet, but it's a little late to meet, but they want to meet. And they want to come to the White House. They'll even come to the White House. So we'll see. I may do that, but it's a shame it could have been.
I think bring them to the White House. That could be a good thing. Some of those people in those countries, they want to feel like they have some type of voice, even though that the supreme leader has been spat out on Twitter, but maybe bring him to the house, to the White House. I don't know. As long as you got to search him and stuff. Of course, you got to search him and everything.
It's been done the easy way.
Do you think the regime there could fall?
Sure, anything could happen, right? Of that, sure, that could happen. Yeah,
Mr.
please.
President, the Senate Judiciary Committee is holding a hearing on who exactly was running the White House under Joe Biden. Who do you think that was?
I think the auto pen ran the White House. You know, we have an auto pen president before me. I think it's one of the greatest scandals in the history of this country, one of the biggest scandals. He wasn't making a decision. He was never for open borders where people came in from all over the world, from prisons and gangs and drug dealers and all of that, the mentally insane. He was never for that. He was never for open borders, and he was never for, if you think, he was never for transgender for everybody, or men playing in women's sports. You know, he was never for that. Have you ever had women? Could a woman make your team, fellas? Tell me. You think? No, you're being nice. What do you think?
Jimmy
Think
Mack.
a woman could make the team? General managers, what do you think?
Difficult.
You don't say it. Close.
We have a very good women's team now.
You do have, right? But they should be playing with women, right? You know, it's one of those things. One of those things. See, they're very diplomatic.
Making your decision on Iran. Obviously, there's been a change from when you were pursuing a diplomatic.
Well, I don't know. I saw. Are you talking about? It says homeowners catching all kinds of heck, including shot at house, flags being displayed. Oh yeah, I got that email, but I wasn't sure what you were talking about because the link. Well, it says local news and it says WTOL. If you can, next time send me like a specific link. I mean, I know you sent me the link for the website, but sometimes like a direct link if possible. I did see your email this morning. I should have probably just wrote back to you.
Negotiation.
Yeah.
Now, you seem very
Thank
open
you.
to the
Thanks for the
idea of potentially taking U.S. action. Obviously, you're not going to tell us that. Can you walk us through what contributed to that change, how you got to where you are in making your decision now?
Well, I think it started the first night. I mean, you know, that first night was devastating. And it really knocked the one side off, as you know. It was a devastating evening, day. And it pretty much proceeded that way. I have a meeting in the war room in a little while. Situation room, as some people call it. So we're going to meet, we're going to see. We're in the midst of it's a terrible thing. I hate to see it. I hate to see all that death, so much death and destruction. But death primarily is what I hate to see.
Does that mean you haven't made a decision yet on what to do?
I have ideas as to what to do, but I haven't made a final. I like to make the final decision 1 second before it's due, you know, because things change. I mean, especially with war. Things change with war. It can go from one extreme to the other. War is very bad. There was no reason for this to be a war. There was no reason for Russia, Ukraine. A lot of wars there was no reason for. You know? You look right up there, I don't know, see the Declaration of Independence, and I say, I wonder if the Civil War, it always seemed to me maybe that could have been solved without losing 600,000 plus people. So a lot of, it's very sad to see. It's very sad to see what's happening. But with that being said, I would say right now, Israel, from the standpoint of winning a war, is doing pretty well. Yeah, please.
Mr. President, in your meeting today with the Chief of Staff of the Pakistani Army, did you talk about Iran? Did that come up? Is there anything you can share from that meeting?
Yeah, well, they know Iran very well, better than most. And they're not happy about anything. It's not that they're bad with Israel. They know them both, actually, but they probably, maybe they know Iran better. But they see what's going on, and he agreed with me. The reason I had him here, I wanted to thank him for not going into the war, just ending the war. And I want to thank, as you know, Prime Minister Modi just left, just a little while ago, just left, and we're working a trade deal with India. We're working a trade deal with Pakistan. And they were both here, but I wanted not to keep going with that war. That could have been a nuclear war. Those are two nuclear powers, big ones, big nuclear powers, and they decided not. So I was honored to meet him today.
And if I can speak with sir, and for anyone who may want to answer, how has the travel bans from certain countries affected fans maybe coming in for the games, or is that not a consideration?
Johnny, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's not a concern for us. For the games now in the Club World Cup, everything has been done in a very smooth way. We have an excellent collaboration of course, with the president, but with the task force in particular. For next year, the World Cup, we have one more year to work, and the learnings that we have this year with the Club World Cup, which is historic, I say this to all the Americans, because it's the first ever Club World Cup, and it's played in the United States of America. So the learnings we'll have for this will apply them next year.
And they're largely sold out, so I don't know. I don't think he's too worried about the travel ban. He doesn't know what the travel ban is, I don't think. Johnny, tell me what the travel ban is. He doesn't know what it is. He's largely sold out. Like tonight is totally. I've had friends, they heard about this meeting. They said, can you give me tickets? I don't know if I can get tickets. He won't give them to me.
We can speak.
Maybe John will give them to me. Yeah, please.
Mr. President, two questions, if I could. One about Iran and then one domestically. With Iran, what's your message to Americans, both here and abroad, who are not only concerned about the U.S. potentially getting involved in another conflict in the Middle East, but worry about the potential for retaliation here at home?
Yeah, well, I don't want to get involved either, but I've been saying for 20 years, maybe longer, that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I've been saying it for a long time. And I think they were a few weeks away from having one. And they had to sign a document. I think they wish they signed it now. It was a fair deal. And now it's a harder thing to sign, you know. It's a lot of water over the dam. But, you know, it's very, I say it very simply, Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. Too much devastation. And they'd use it, you know, I believe they'd use it. Others won't use it, but I believe they'd use it. So that's it. It's very simple as far as I'm concerned. They can't have a nuclear weapon.
And then domestically, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley came out this week as the lead sponsor.
They're saying the Doomsday plane, I think we will be back later tonight. They're saying the USE-4B Doomsday plane makes unexpected flight to D.C. as Trump weighs Iran strike. What will he do? The Dooms plane. It makes regular flights year-round to maintain military readiness. The E-4B serves as an airborne command center for the President, Secretary of Defense, and chairs of Joint Chiefs Staff. Doomsday plane, the end of the world. Oh, this is a picture too. It's what we're talking about. Someone broke into the house this morning. Yeah. If you missed the first part of the stream, you should rewind back and check it out because we watched video too, surveillance video, all kinds of stuff. It was pretty interesting. But this is outside the house. Vance
Representative
Boelter.
Melissa Hortman's house now. She's one of the victims in Minneapolis. I was so busy with the manhunt this weekend, and then the court today and everything that I hadn't had a chance to come out here, and it's just so sad. You can see it's all boarded up because of what happened out here. There's these flowers for her out front. Thank you for all your hard work, for all Minnesotans. It was her and her husband who didn't make it, and their golden retriever also, but just can't believe all the windows. There was a major altercation between police and the suspect out here, which is why all the windows are like this. So,
by the way, sign up to the mailing list. I have an email list. Every time I go live, it shoots out an email. So if you want to be part of that, if I don't have notifications or you want a little reminder, we're currently at 977 email subscribers. Right?
People are just like walking their dogs.
You can always go to iCkEdMeL.com too. Just sign up there.
And taking in what happened in their neighborhood. Really, really sad. It's always like I'm always so busy with the investigative part of my job, and like I get so into the manhunts, and then sometimes I just have to take a minute to think about like what happened to these families and stuff. It's just very sad.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. So yeah, I find the break-in very suspicious. And as far as the politics and the overseas stuff, it does look like Iran maybe wants to come to the table. Jonathan Mason, a Cowboy Cody, was arrested in Kentucky for throwing a raccoon into a bar? No. What? Raccoon into the bar? This happened June 6, 2025. What?
Stop the truck! Stop the truck!
You are not going to believe what we will show you and what police say this man did in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
This case involves a raccoon, a bar, a man getting kicked out of that bar, and a mule. And that's not all.
Then we'll have to come up to you.
I'm gonna go to the trailer and I'll put him in the trailer, okay?
Where's the trailer at?
It's over here at Heiberger, buddy.
Oh, hold on.
Shit. Yeah, I'll be right back. Boy on the horse. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna put in the trailer. All right, see you.
No, don't leave. You're fleeing the scene. You're fleeing. If you go, I'm going to arrest you.
We have the body cam video of a viral legend, a man who the locals call Cowboy Cody. We're on the case, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. Before we get started, I want to make an announcement for all. Head over to On Patrol Live.
On Patrol Live.
The suspect and locals in Murray, Kentucky know him as Cowboy Cody.
Cowboy Cody. Oh.
Over your head. Roll the window down now. Roll it down.
Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door.
Open
right now. Open the door. Right now. Open that door. Right now.
I'll window punch it. Tell me when you're good to go.
Open the door now.
Pop it. Pop it.
Oh.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Oh,
Get
shit.
the fire now.
Oh, the car's moving. The car's rolling.
Get your hands behind your back. Right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You understand? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We tell you to open the door, you open the door.
I got the cuff.
You're hurting me.
Let go of your
You're
hand.
hurting me.
Let go of your hand.
They are,
Try to get this
sir.
on these. Yep.
Sir, they are. Sir, they are. Ow, ow. The other man's shoulders. Ow. Ow,
Yeah,
guys.
well, you should have
Ow,
listened
guys.
to us.
Guys, I was trying to, man. I was showing you my hands. You guys started pointing guns at me, man. That's PTSD.
Shouldn't let raccoons.
Guys,
I think
guys,
he's
I had to get that man.
Yeah,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, that man. Whoa.
Let's get him
Please
rolled
don't
up
hurt
on
my
the
dog, gentlemen, please.
Hey, Mr. Mason,
Please don't hurt my dog.
Mr. Mason, we're going to roll you up on your butt, okay?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to
Thank
roll
you
you up to this right
Sir,
shoulder, okay?
Sir, hold on, please. My shoulder's really bad. My right one. Okay. They're both honestly
Do you
bad,
want?
dude.
You want to roll to the left?
Guys, I've got broken ribs and shit too, so I'll just.
Okay.
I want to like.
I'm going to roll you to your left shoulder, okay?
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Try and sit up on
Thank
your
you.
butt.
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got no weapons?
No,
Anything
sir.
on you?
No, sir, man. Like, I got a pocket knife right here, buddy.
Okay.
Whoa, dude. Motherfucker roll backwards on us?
Yep.
Goddamn, I'm glad I didn't get run over. Jesus, boys. Just broke my legs. Whoa. Gosh dang. Man. Oh.
Looks like it.
Maybe wipe my face off.
All right, I'm going to get on the phone.
So it rolled back into you.
Yeah, I tried to get in, but I fell down. We got his dog in here as well.
Oh, I got a dog.
You're a push bumper, but that's about it.
Just barely, if that. Here's another angle of that takedown, and in this body cam, you'll hear what Jonathan Mason, Cowboy Cody, tells police as he's being taken to a cruiser.
Get on the ground! Get your hands behind your back. Yes, sir, yes, right now! Yes, sir, yes, sir, you understand? Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We tell you to open the door, you open the door! You're hurting me.
Let go of your hand.
Let go of your hand.
They are,
Get this on these. Yep.
Sir, they are. Sir, they are. Ow, ow, the other shoulders, ow. Yeah,
well, you should have listened to us.
Guys, I was trying to, man. I was showing you my hands. You guys started pointing guns at me, man. That's PTSD.
Shouldn't let raccoons.
Guys,
I
guys,
think
I
he's
haven't
fresh
There he is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, that man. Whoa. Please don't hurt my dog, gentlemen, please.
Hey, Mr. Mason, we're gonna roll you up. Mr. Mason, we're gonna roll you up on your butt, okay?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna roll you up to this right shoulder, okay?
Sir, hold on, please. My shoulder's really bad. My right one. Okay. They're both honestly bad, dude.
You wanna roll to the left?
Guys, I've got broken ribs and shit too that y'all just.
Okay.
I wanna like.
I'm gonna roll you to your left shoulder, okay?
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Try and sit up on your butt.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got no weapons?
So he threw a raccoon into a bar?
I got a pocket knife right here, buddy.
Okay.
Whoa, dude. Roll backwards on us?
Yep.
Goddamn, I'm glad I didn't get run over. Boys, could have broke my legs.
Broke your legs.
Whoa. Gosh dang. Man.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Gosh, man, you want to take this crown back, maybe wipe my face off? You guys broke my glasses, too, it feels like. Oh, you guys put my
We're going to hang out right here.
No problem,
Everything's
boss.
broken.
I'll hang out
Everything's
right
broken.
Would you mind taking this crown back, maybe wipe my face off?
I'm not going to do that.
You're not going to do that?
Your face is bleeding.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's a little bit kind of overkill, don't you think, guys?
Nope.
Really? You guys like start
I've got
drinking
nothing
guns
else
at
to
me?
say to you, man.
Man, that's cool, buddy. I don't want to talk either.
Oh, shit. Cowboy. What's his name? Cowboy Timmy?
Please don't hurt my dog.
We're not going to hurt your
She's
dog.
just a baby. She's just a baby.
We all love dogs here. We're not going to
Man,
hurt
are you guys sure? You don't love mules very much.
Yeah,
Cowboys
well,
very much either, dude.
you're not a cowboy.
Oh, you're right, buddy. You know the best. You're a real cop.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime, sir. Can back somebody maybe call my lawyer? I think he'd love to.
Okay, that's fine.
He'd love to know.
And they took his ass to the ground.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Okay,
I always
just
try to
take it slow.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
There you go.
I don't, hold on. Don't fight the police. Hey,
All right, we're going to walk
baby
over to
powder
Unit
in there,
7.
buddy. Is that crown bag right there? This is baby powder. Okay, good. Can we, this is killing my wrist. Can we please, this guy, he over-tightens his face every time, dude. Thank you, sir. Nice with a nice shirt. You guys tore my shirt up, too. Guys, I don't have very many nice clothes, man.
Okay.
God, why y'all gotta be so rough?
I'm just going to go ahead and do a little search for you.
Hey, yeah, that's cool, man. Would you mind loosening these cuffs up, please?
We'll
sir? They
take a
really
look at
hurt.
him here in a second once he's done
Yes,
searching
sir.
you.
Yes, sir. No problem, buddy. I don't. I got a pocket knife right here on me, bro.
Okay, he's gonna grab it.
It's a nut cutter.
Nut cutter? What?
No, sir. No, sir. Of course not, man. I come from the vet. My truck died. I jumped in with a DeWalt battery, man. Pretty cool trick.
I've never done that, but
Yeah, it works. I build jewelry.
how you build jewelry?
Yeah, man. So I had some copper jewelry. It's very grounding, good for your arthritis and stuff. Yes, sir. I don't know, maybe a lighter or something, buddy. I don't know. Yeah. Windproof, man.
Oh, yeah.
So when I'm riding, dude. Hey, what did you smash my phone up, guys? Oh my!
I have no
dude,
idea
sir, I'm supposed to buy a mule. That's $600 right there, guys. Please don't lose that money.
We're not going to lose it.
I mean, like,
It's
y'all take my
all-
money every time, though.
We
That y'all
don't take any
please,
money.
somebody should be here just in a second, and please give that money to them, my wallet, all my belongings,
It's all
please,
gonna come with
and my
you.
dog, please.
We can
Sir,
give them the dog.
Thank you, and the money too. No, whoa, buddy,
The
whoa,
money's
buddy.
going with you.
No, sir, it needs to go.
Yes,
No, sir,
no.
it's with the dog. It's the damn dog's money, dude.
Oh, you're good, sir.
It's the dog's money,
dog's
bro. It
money.
needs to go with the dog.
Well, it's not going to go with the dog.
Sir, it's the dog's money.
I believe it's just 65.
The dog earned that money, man. The dog does tricks. The dog earned that money, man. Y'all are just taking from a puppy now. That's not okay.
That's messed up. How you gonna take from the puppy?
We can't let the money go with the dog.
Dude, it's the dog's money. The dog earned
It's
it.
the dog's money. Hey,
That doesn't
you work for that
Dude,
shit,
but it's, man, dude, the dog didn't have pockets, so I was holding the dog's money. Dang,
You
guys.
don't understand how that doesn't make any sense.
Man, the dog earned the money, dude. The dog panhandles, like, dude.
The dog
We're going to walk
pandas.
over here to this other unit, all right?
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's got all your stuff. We're not
That's
taking
cool.
any of it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Dude, can you really, like, this cuff is really seriously tight on my right
Once
wrist.
we get you over here,
I
we're
know,
going to take a
dude.
look.
You got me last time, didn't you? I didn't you. Oh, you got me, huh? Oh, I'd love to actually have a cigarette this time, though, please, before I get in there.
can't do that.
Come on, yes, you can, dude.
No, we can't.
You got all the power. You guys think you're God.
I do not have all the power, and I'm not God.
Well, I know that, buddy. Can you please loosen this before you stuff me in here,
hold
please?
on, stand right
I
here.
am,
We're
yes,
going to take
sir.
a look.
Gladly,
all right?
guys, gladly.
Which
Man,
one
this
is
guy's
it?
going like 100 miles an
This one
hour.
right
Yeah.
here, guys.
This one?
Yes, sir, very tight.
All right, it's because you got your wrist on it. Let me take a look here.
Well, yes, sir. Y'all are the one that's
Keep your hand, keep your hand right back here.
Totally still. Like a fucking statue, bro.
All right, so turn your hand this way. Yeah, take
Still
your
like a
time.
statue. There's a copper.
You want me to take this off? It's probably hurting your wrist.
No, man, it's fine on me. Let me just, I'm just gonna shake it down a little bit, buddy. I ain't trying to do nothing stupid, man. I promise.
Can't help you, buddy.
Well, man, it keeps you guys' handcuffs from really biting into my wrists.
Okay.
And it's for my arthritis, man. My arthur really hurts.
Put it over those?
Yeah, please do, man. It's not like I'm not gonna slip them, man.
Okay.
I got
we didn't want to tear the bracelet up.
No, I appreciate that, man. I hand make jewelry.
Okay.
Is that good on you? Not
yeah, man, that's
too
much better, dude. Can we
All right.
can we loosen this left one too, please?
Yeah, let me
sir?
take a look at it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's because you got the wrist on it too.
I understand, man. I get it. And it was just you kind of, you know.
Well, you weren't really listening to us.
Sir, I was,
man, zooming.
I was pointing guns at him, dude.
I know.
I don't like that,
You
man.
weren't following commands.
Dude, oh my God. I was
I'm
on the
not
phone,
going to sit
dude,
here and
trying to-
argue with you.
Buddy, I'm not trying to argue with you at all, sir.
All right.
I am not at all trying to argue with you, sir.
So this one's a little bit too much. I'm going to take it off so
No,
this wrist can fit on it.
Please don't.
I'm going to take it off.
If we
It's
squeeze
not.
it tighter, brother.
I'm
it's
not going to
it's
do that.
bigger.
I'm just going to take it off.
No.
Man, now.
It's going to go
You're taking off his
with your
superpower,
property.
man.
Man.
The copper.
There you go.
You know, in my green bag would be great with my baby
That's
powder.
perfect. We can do that.
Thank you, sir.
Here,
Thank
turn
you.
your hand a
Hey,
little
is that
this
money
way.
in the green bag too, sir?
I can put it in
Yeah,
there.
we can do
Please
that.
do in my wallet and
You want me to put all
Sir.
your property in your
please
green bag?
do, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take this hand and turn
Yes,
it
sir.
just like there you go. So it's not on the bone.
Somebody's coming to get my truck right now. I promise
There
you.
you go.
Someone is coming to get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sure my mother will be, and my lawyer should be here shortly too.
Okay.
Sure your mother is coming?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes. I was on the phone when y'all started. Well, I was screaming, so she's on her way, buddy. God, I hope she didn't have a stroke, guys. If y'all killed a old woman.
That's not going to be on us. Have a
Yeah.
Have a seat.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to calm down, buddy. I'm really.
I got you.
Dude, like.
We're not trying to have any issue with
I
you.
know, brother. I'm not trying to have any issues with you either.
Okay.
The man just said he didn't care if my mother died. Found that a little offensive, boss.
Okay.
I'm trying to calm down, boys.
I got you.
Where's my dog, guys? That's my service dog.
I don't know where he is
I don't
right
know
now.
either.
I'm going to take a look. Just have a seat.
Dude, brother, I will. Please make sure her name is Honor.
We got it.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Her name is Honor.
Okay.
Like, very few people in this part of the world have it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I got you.
Thank you. Please be kind to my dog,
We
sir.
will. Watch
Thank
your knee,
you.
brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Do you remember? Oh, you probably just heard about it. Out at the mule up at Tap. That was him.
Somebody coming to get the truck.
Mason's then taken to the hospital. He was charged with assault, criminal trespassing, resisting arrest, and failure to maintain required insurance. You can see that he cut his face pretty good after being taken out of the car. Police then went back to the bar, and you also hear police talking about an incident involving a mule. We'll get to that in just a moment. It happens to do with something that went down in December, and we have the body cam video to show you of that. But here is video now of police going to the bar where Mason allegedly released the raccoon and talking to the person who got bit in the wrist.
Oh, somebody got bit too?
Did it break the skin on the arm? I'm gonna, with it being a raccoon, I'm gonna call EMS. I'd probably suggest you need to probably go to the hospital just in case.
I don't need this. I can.
You probably need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I'll
because
go to the
there's no
hospital.
telling if that thing has rabies or not, and that's not something you want to f around with.
165.
See this.
Go ahead.
Just get all the information, get the employee's name that was bitten, have it added to 10.
Oh, it's an employee that was bit. I wonder if you try to pick it up to get it out.
Throwing the animal in the bar.
He'd been banned from here. And he came in, I was like, Cody, I'm going to give you a shot. It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a chance.
Oh,
now.
man. So Cody's known in the neighborhood. Cody, the Cowboy
He was here
Cody.
12 or 13 minutes. And we're like, get the out of here. He's trying to start fights.
Here you go. Gotta get it back to the right spot. I wanted to make it a bigger picture so you could see it a little better.
Just in case we can't burn it off. Sometimes people have issues. I have a flash drive if you need one. That if you know how to download it.
Mm-hmm. 1 second.
Cody, that wasn't nice, Cody.
I mean, he's obviously got just almost a damn death wish with the police here.
Goodness.
So he had been
That's the only
banned.
drug.
Mm-hmm.
Was it years or months, years or something? They gave him one chance. He came back, and all this hell breaks loose.
About. Let's have it here in about 20 more seconds. You're not going to be able to see him, but you can see it skitter across the floor right here. Here in about 10 seconds.
You ain't gonna let me in here? Fine, I got something for you. Surprise, motherfucker!
You only see, see the hat, yep.
Here's another slow-mo of Mason allegedly releasing the animal into the bar. A bartender told the New York Post that Mason trapped that animal earlier in the day and was carrying it around. All right, now let's get to when Mason was arrested on December 7th for allegedly riding a mule to a bar and cracking a whip inside, taking down Christmas decorations.
This guy, I get my clothes.
You can leave that where it's at, boss.
Dog, I am leaving.
Well, you can leave that where it's at.
No, sir.
Yes, stop.
No, sir. My wife. No, sir.
You only get your ID.
No, sir. I don't have an idea about money, buddy.
Stop.
No, sir.
Stop.
No, sir.
Stop.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Stop.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
Drop
I've
it.
done nothing wrong. No, sir.
Drop it.
No, sir.
Drop it.
No, sir.
Drop it.
No, sir. No,
Drop
sir.
it.
I'm trying to leave. No, sir.
Drop it.
No, sir.
Drop it.
No, sir. I'm trying to leave.
Drop it.
No, sir. Oh, fuck it.
Stop.
No, sir. No, sir.
Stop.
No, sir.
You're done.
No, sir.
You're done. Now you got a bigger issue.
No, sir. Please. No, sir. Please.
Don't do anything.
No, sir. Please.
This is worse.
No, sir. Please.
You're making this worse.
No, sir. Please.
You're putting in
No, sir. Please.
60, step it up.
No, sir. I'm trying to leave. No, sir. I'm trying to leave. No, sir. I've done nothing wrong. No, sir.
Put us in a spot.
No, sir. No,
You
sir.
put this man in a
no,
spot
sir.
too, dog.
I'm not putting any man in any spot.
Man.
No, sir. No, sir.
All right, we're not going to talk.
No, sir.
108 Murray, clear the station. 10-3, 60, step it up.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Well, we're going to hang out right here. Me and you are going to become really good friends
That's
for
cool,
the next
buddy.
few
We can be
minutes.
friends. We can be friends, buddy.
Well, next
No,
time
sir.
I tell you to do something, you better do it.
Buddy. I've done nothing wrong. No, sir. It's my horse. No, sir. It's my horse.
Stop fighting
No, sir.
us!
It's my horse.
Stop fighting us or you will be tased!
I have no weapons.
Stop fighting us!
Sir,
Drop
I
it!
have no weapons,
Drop it
sir.
now!
Sir, I have people.
Drop it now!
I have no peace. I have people, sir. I have people, sir. I have people, sir.
Bro, just
I have people, sir. That's my horse. I have people, sir. I have people, sir.
You're done. You're gonna get your face cracked.
I have people, sir.
Stop!
I have people.
Give me your hands!
Sir, I have
Other
people,
hand behind
sir.
your back now.
I have people, sir. Sir, I have people, sir. I have people, sir. I have people, sir.
I guess they're tased him there.
Behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back.
Sir, I've been trying to. Sir, I've been trying to. Sir, I've been trying to. Sir, I can't breathe. Sir, I can't breathe.
We are not on you.
Sir, I can't breathe.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Cowboy Cody.
Quit yelling at me. You're a nice guy, but I'm a nice guy too. Stop. Really? So no. Now you're restricting my breathing. Gentlemen, I cannot breathe. Gentlemen, I have
You are
Caterpillar.
breathing right now.
Gentlemen, I have Caterpillar. I'm going to die when I'm stroked. Gentlemen, y'all be.
Damn, man. Cowboy Cody.
108 Murray.
No, I don't have a clue.
That's all we're doing.
So what happened here real quick? Let's see what this is.
Yeah, oh yeah. But he took you one.
Second-degree disorderly conduct, third-degree criminal trespassing, and resisting arrest. On top of that, Animal Control said that mule was about 100 pounds malnourished, according to the TV station. And we're not done. 2 days later, still in December, Mason is arrested again for allegedly riding that mule drunk.
Dog, you guys.
We didn't do this.
Dog, you guys are okay. I'm not okay. In general, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. Mule psychology said I had to ride my mule.
Mule
away from the dog
psychology?
pound. I'm putting him in a trailer and I'm taking him home.
Where's the trailer at?
Dog, just right here in Highbury, okay? Come on.
Hold on, you can't. They don't want you.
I'm not trying to leave, brother.
No,
Just get get close to me and hurt me, okay? I'm sorry.
Here's the deal.
Yes, sir.
Here's the deal.
Yes, sir.
We got a call
For what?
that you're still intoxicated.
No, sir. I have not.
So that's all I want to
Sir, I
do.
have not had a drink today.
Okay, and that's all I need to do is confirm that, and you're on your way.
Certainly, buddy. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's all I want to do.
No problem.
Can I come over here and check your eye?
No,
That's all we're doing.
dog,
Check your eye.
Can you
Close to me and hurting me.
can you hop off, tie him, and
No,
then
sir. No, sir. I'm not getting down, sir. No, sir.
then we'll have to come up to you.
I'm gonna go to the trailer and I'll put him in the trailer, okay?
Where's the trailer at?
Come here in Highbury, guys.
Oh, hold on. No, don't leave. You're fleeing the scene. You're fleeing. If you go, I'm going to arrest you. Hey, you're going to be arrested. You're going to be arrested.
This guy's something else.
You're under arrest, sir.
I'll be right back. Trust me. The cops are laughing.
Officers then chase down Mason. It's a high-speed chase of a man on muleback.
Do not reach for the gun. Do not reach for the gun. I'm not.
Oh my
Don't hurt me, please.
Turn around now. Turn around. Who's got cuts?
Who's got cuts? Yes, sir. Okay, stop.
I'll probably just
Cowboy Cody.
I've been out there at Tyler Murdoch's getting that trailer, dog. I'm nasty for being stuck. Larry!
Hey, mine's got to do better.
Larry!
You haven't been drinking at all?
No, sir.
Do a breath test for us?
Sure.
Hey, you got one handy? I got one.
I want to see the breath test. Bring the breath test.
Well,
let's go.
This officer told you if you don't stop, you're going to be placed under arrest.
Breathalyzer.
My mule dog, and I couldn't let you get close. I could not let you hurt me or my animals, sir.
All I was going to do is check your eyes, see if you were okay.
Okay, blow. Just a big blow. Constant. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Okay, that's good.
Will we read?
You think it's
Zeros?
Zeros.
Yes, sir.
Zeros?
Dog, I promise.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Hey, no problem, man.
Oh, What? Wow.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Oh.
You said you had brain damage? That
Yes,
could
sir.
be the nystagmus.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have a condition called CADASIL.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Cowboy Cody. Uh-oh.
Hello, dear.
Hello. Fun times.
How dare y'all judge him? $5D meth checks. I'm just a my natural high. I'm natural like this. I'm naturally crazy.
Get in the car. You want to show off. He's been at the shelter for freaking 45 minutes. Show
Crazy.
So
Like
he's
a
charged
lonesome
with
dove.
cruelty for beating the hell out of the horse.
Oh, I say beat the
Whatever
horse.
the heck
He is?
Yeah.
All right, can you get that horse taken from or you'll take it?
That's what Bevel's talking. Well, Bevel's.
Audio.
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to make sure that my mule gets that trailer. And they told me, hey, Emily.
So, where we going with it?
All right. That's it for now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We'll see what later brings. I have a bunch of stuff saved. We'll see if we talk Trump later. Come back. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Catch you later. Subscribe to the second page. Don't forget the second page, iCkEdMeL CC or iCkEdMeL Clips. Sorry, iCkEdMeL Clips. And yeah, catch you guys later. Bye.